Welcome back, everybody. This is That Brown Bat here for another episode of Let's Build Castlevania. And this is episode 19. And right here, there's been a little change. All I did is those trim pieces were moved over. And I didn't do it off camera. I did record it. Problem is I ended up building something totally different, and I got to the end and I'm like, no. So I went back to a previous save and I just had the trim pieces adjusted. It's the only thing you missed. So what I realized is why didn't I know it's one of those things, and Yoda taught us. He says size matters not. Look at me, judge me by my size. So because this is bigger, I tried doing it a different way. And if you're interested, I could throw it up on YouTube. It's an hour long or 2 hours long. I have to finish editing it, but I just, with the internet connection, I kind of decided not to. But if it's something you guys want to see, the mess ups and where I got before I got to this, before I decided to backtrack, let me know and I'll do my best. All right, so the thing that I'm doing is putting the pillar blocks right on the corner the same way I did the smaller towers. And just because this is a big tower doesn't make any difference, right? And you'll see in the end, next episode, I think I have enough space to build another pointed roof. The thing was, I was going to build your classic castle. Anyway, forget what I was going to do. If you want to see it, I can load it. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm using the replayer to put those small wall pieces in to to make a corner. And why am I doing that? So it blends the pillar block or the not the pillar block, the ledge block, or whatever it is I decide to stick in here. Right now I can't remember exactly what the outcome is. It's one of those things I decided to edit or do the voiceover and post. Sometimes it's faster one way, sometimes it's faster the other way. It depends on, I guess, my mood or whatever. I don't know. Depends on if you're doing a lot of trial and error. And a lot of these things here is the first time doing them. And so right now, I'm got this idea that, well, maybe I'll just put pillar blocks in between the seams. And am I going to do this for every seam? I don't think so, but you'll see, even though the pillar blocks that are above it don't exactly line up, it ends up looking cool. Or better, I should say. Alternatively, you can stick short block walls in between. You'll have pieces sticking out, but I think it will look a little bit more natural. If you don't mind seams, then leave the seams. Yeah. Unfortunately, the barrier breakage or the collision removal doesn't, at least for what I know of, it doesn't work for these. But anyway, even if it did work for the trim pieces, you'd have a lot of Z fighting anyway. You can do that with the path creators. You can push them together. But you'll have a lot of Z fighting, so there's no chance of blending the seams. That's one of the downfalls of doing this voiceover in post. When you get an alert or something like that, it takes your eye off. So maybe I'll fast forward past this, or maybe not. But the concept is I'm hooking them all up, as you've seen me in the past. I'm not playing the whammy game. So I hook them all up, save and reload. Yeah, so the alert was my phone's internet. Well, my internet. I use hotspot. I live in an RV park. Some of you already know that, but I've had Verizon Wireless for a while, and it really, when you call them for help, when I call them for help, every time it seems like it feels like I'm getting scammed. Watch a little bit of scammer paybacks on YouTube and the people that he talks to. That's what it sounds like. I'm having a conversation with somebody that's trying to scam me, and that's not the case. Now that's so odd. That's the first time right there that I ever flew so fast through the door. And the reason I was checking that window out is because sometimes the collision isn't attached to it. For some reason, you can go right through it. So I have a workaround for those windows. I just haven't done it yet in this process. So anyway, my internet went out and it flashed, and it says, and I'm uploading episode 15 right now. We're doing, this is what, 19 or 8? What I told you in the beginning. It's either 18 or 19, but I'm uploading 15 right now. And if I don't drive to Walmart, it takes me 3 hours to upload a standard video. And standard being 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. 3 hours, right? And then I get this thing. It says, you have no internet. Would you like to continue downloading? I'm like, I'm not downloading anything. Unless you're making me download something. Great. Just kicked out again. So guess what happened? Oh, good. It recovered it. Whew. I'm at 38%. I'm like, if it kicks out and it starts from 0, then... But anyway, Verizon can't help me, even though I'm paying them lots of money. So I signed up with Google Fi. Fingers crossed. They say they work better. Fingers crossed that they do. It's just annoying that when you call customer service for Verizon, they can't help you. Nobody there knows. I mean, why hire somebody that doesn't know? Anyway, back to this. I'm just ranting. That's what happens when I do stuff in posts. I rant about stuff because I'm not concentrating on building. It's like a podcast or something. So, but I'm still doing the same thing right here. I'm just implementing these blocks in between. And you see what I did with that ledge block. It looks a little bit natural. Now, I'm going to end up sticking a ledge block in the corner too, or not a ledge block. There already is a ledge block. I'm going to end up sticking a pillar block, 2 pillar blocks in the corner. And that might be a little bit overkill. When you're obsessed with symmetry, you gotta make a determination. Is it a healthy obsession, or do you have a problem? And that's what I'm trying to determine right now. Is it an architectural healthy obsession, or do I have a problem? It is a corner. It's a corner, and I thought of leaving the wedge block, the triangle blocks in there, but it didn't look right. But yeah, so I guess it is what it is. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. So you'll see. You'll see. Well, you already seen the edges when I stopped them. And trying to think here. If you're curious about I lost my train of thought. Wonderful. Isn't that great? All right, so if you're wondering, if you're curious about why I'm not using any of the hacks in this episode, it's because I did this episode before the collision hacks, before I figured those out. Before I figured that out. Well, there's those, I guess. There's multiple folders or files. Hey, look at that. The ghost returned. And let me know in the comments if these 5 to 10 second pauses, sometimes, well, I think they're mostly 3 to 5 second pauses, if they're a problem to you, because it is tedious to edit all the time pauses out, because there's quite a bit when I'm trying to think when I'm building, and I try to put myself in your shoes when I'm watching it. I'm like, get to the point, will you hurry up? You know, and then I have to deal with the YouTube, what do they call them? The stats. Tells you how well your videos did. And most of the time, the average duration of the view on my build videos are like 2 minutes long. So when I'm when I have a video that's an hour and the majority of people only watch 2 minutes, according to YouTube, that's really discouraging. It's like, and it's not just me that has this problem. It's other people, and other people have the same issue. The way YouTube tells you basically nicely that, oh, right here, emerge. I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see me. But see the path creator, it got tied up, so I put it too close. So definitely I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to save it and reload it. I'm going to reload it. But YouTube, it's like they say it nicely, like, your video sucked, do better. And they want you to do better, because the more you do for them, regardless if you're getting paid or not, if you do good, they do good, and they make more money than any content creator is making. Even the highest paid content creator is making less than YouTube, of course, but they want you to do good so they can do good, because that's a business model. I mean, if people on your platform are doing garbage views and nobody gets paid, so that gets rid of jobs. So I tried to have the best of both worlds here, and it doesn't work with that ledge creator and the pillar block. But we're going to go all the way down here, so let's see if that fixes it. Honestly, I forgot I was going to do this part. And you see where the memory is right there, right? So even though I have this modded, so I have double the memory space, there is a potential that I run out of space. There's a chance I might run out of space. But as I said in episode 1, let's see how far I can get. So hopefully I don't run out of space. Right now, let's see, I have this one and the next one, right? And now I'm at a crossroads on how I'm going to go about doing it. Because that skinny tower, that goes one way. And the more towers I make, the more memory it's going to take. And the towers are for the staircases to go up and down. Now, in the 2D platformer games, it doesn't matter because it's all one way. It's one way, and the layout of the castle doesn't even make sense because it's what, one way, and you don't utilize. Well, after Rondo of Blood, they stopped utilizing the stairs, or what was it, the new generation. After that, they stopped utilizing the stairs. When Symphony Night came out as the first, quote, Metroidvania, the usage of the stairs changed to almost nothing. So the stairs actually become obstacles. So let's save and reload here. Yeah, so the stairs from Symphony of the Night onward until you get to the reboot of Lords of Shadow, the stairs were obstacles, so you really didn't even need the stairs. And you see they did that similar thing in I can't even think of the name of it. Bloodstain. That's the one. The stairs are in the background. You know, when they have a spiral staircase, something like that. So it's not part of the action. And I take issue with that because stairs are fun. That was not an Adam Sandler. What was that? Fatty McGee. Anyway, the stairs are fun. That's old. That was back when comedians put out like CDs. I remember Adam Sandler would come out. I don't know how many different CDs he had. Anyway, yeah, we'd sit and listen to the CDs and just laugh our behinds off. Anyway, I like this particular method. Usually I get one disobedient block. Sometimes I get more than that, but in the long run it's very useful. Then I just go and delete the rest of them, as you've seen before. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I should talk over me pausing this or just edit out all the thinking processes. Alright, so right here I'm deciding to put another pillar block in. So turn off the auto start. Set my theme and get my pillar block. Just gonna set it in there and at that seam. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm probably gonna take them out. I think it's just, I don't know. I don't think, if anything, I might take them all out and put in short block walls just to see how that works. But you're not going to see that in the next episode because the next episode's already done. It was how that was done is I did it all. I mean, how I do this is I'll do a bunch of them for like 8 hours and then go back through and edit them. Yeah, here we got some more Z fighting. So I want to make the blocks that I put down even. So So even like that instead of, yeah, see, like that. Just like that. And right there I was contemplating, should I put them on the inside too? No. Don't. I'm not going to. No, it reminds me of watching myself go around in circles thinking, Fatso Bear. You don't remember Fatso Bear? Well, if I can find a clip, I'll put him up right here. He's part of the Woody Woodpecker Hour. And he's been around for a long time. I don't know if they made... I'm guessing they renewed him or made newer ones of him, but back in the day, I watched the older version, Chuck Avery. Anything Chuck Avery put his hands to animation-wise was gold. It was funny. The artwork was good. Not Chuck Avery. Yeah, Tex Avery. I'm getting it mixed up with Chuck Jones. So there's Chuck Jones and there's Tex Avery. I'm pretty sure Tex Avery was the one behind the Woody Woodpecker. Yeah. Chuck Jones was gold too. So right here, I'm doing the same thing. I want to make it a corner piece. And I think I have trouble doing it because I'm trying to be smarter than I actually am, and that negates smartness. Only be as smart as you are, because you can only be as smart as you are at the time that you are. You can get smarter, but you can't be any smarter than what you are right at the moment until later when you get smarter. I hope that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. You gotta be careful not to cut yourself down too much. But, oh my goodness. I just want to yell at myself. You know better! Oh my goodness. You know it's not going to fit in there. Why do you keep trying? All right. It's only been about a minute, but it seems like it's been an eternity. What? Why didn't you just leave that there and play back? I don't know why you do what you do. All right. Anyway, that's the oh man, I just messed it up again. That's what we want. 2 one way and 2 the other way. All that for that. Just so the trim pieces, when we go across the ledge, merge. And we don't see creases. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, we got a few minutes left. Now, wait a minute. I do have that. I do have that mod in place. Aha! Did you see how that went through that corner? I forgot. I did that. Yeah. I just didn't do the tutorial until after I did this. That's what it was. So anything can go through these vaulted platforms with the collision off, the VXL files removed. Watch the tutorial if you haven't done that. It's cool, the things that we're finding out. I say we because, well, if you weren't watching my videos, I wouldn't be making videos. And if I wasn't making videos, then I wouldn't find ideas of I wonder if there's a way to do this. So that's why I say we, because we both have a part. We all have a part in this. You have a part to watch, and because you watch, I make videos. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I plan on doing right here. I hope, yes, okay. I was going to say, don't start experimenting yet. Now, this is cool. This doesn't happen with everything. And I might have been able to just put a trigger area there. So that's probably all I needed to do. But sometimes the path creator works in areas where the trigger area doesn't. So regardless of which, I didn't have to hook it up. And see right there, it just clips right through it. Yeah, because I removed the VXL files. And that's the trim I wanted around the top. Okay, so the last time I did that, because I did it wrong, it took over an hour. And that's the episode that I was telling you about 30 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago at the start of this that I cut out. Cameras. Alright, so next time we're going to put another roof there, another peak roof, using the ramp blocks. But it's coming along nicely. And guess what? This is only stage, if you go by 1986 Castlevania, this is only stage 1. It's only stage 1. Not even stage 1 because I don't have the sewer. But, till next time, remember to keep on building. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to give me a like before you click out. And also, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it now! And click the bell icon if you want to know what I'm up to before I even know what I'm up to, because it helps you see into the future. And I just made that up. Until next time, this is That Brown Bat reminding you to keep on building.